All right, we're live. This is Victor Vega with my guest, the one and only CPE. And when I
Hello.
say one and only, is the one and only person that will come on here because nobody likes me anymore, and it's fine. I'm fine with it. And
Yeah. Did
you
they ever
know,
give you a reason for that?
no, they never gave me a reason,
Uh,
which is fine. I'm over it.
yeah.
But I will be committing a cardinal sin today, and that is that I will be talking about something and I never watched the videos. So
Oh,
that is
oh.
bad. But you know what? I'm a rebel and I'm going to move forward with it. We're going forward. We're doing it live.
Yeah, do it anyway. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
They'll
And if
use
you have
anything they
a
can to disprove what you got to say anyway, so it doesn't matter.
and if you have a problem with that, pull up. All right?
Well,
so
I'm not going
so
to co-sign that. That's he's speaking for himself there. That's nothing to do with me.
it's all
That.
good. It's all good. I mean,
I'm not getting no one to
I
come
might
up
get
though.
shooken up. I might get shooken up when I see that, you know, that scary face at my front door.
Whose face?
Any face at this point. I'm a scared little rabbit. I'm hiding. I spend most of my time hiding under my desk and crying, weeping. I weep uncontrollably all day.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, that's what it is. I do that.
Yeah.
I weep. I
That's
weep.
the story that's getting put about because if you're
Is
not,
it?
well, it's not just you though. I won't take it personal because it is. It's just, it's like Second Life when people say, "Well, you're gonna play Second Life." When it first came out, I was like, "No," because I've got my own life, and if I
Right.
wanted to win at Second Life in any way, I'd have to give up my own life. So
Right.
you
so
can't
it
do
so it
both.
ceases being your second life and it becomes your first life.
Yeah, because they've got shops on there and all that shit.
Right, right.
The whole thing.
Well, guess
You've got
what?
to do it like that.
Not only do I have a second life or a life outside of YouTube, guess what? I have a second life on YouTube. I have other friends.
Exactly.
I have other
Exactly. When you've
people.
got Second Lives upon Second Life,
Uh-huh.
Second
But it's fine.
Lives,
It's
which I
fine.
think a lot of people have. But it is. It's just like what scope have we got and enjoyment are we going to get from the level of ripping people apart that they are enjoying in a sadistic way? It's just I haven't got the same drive to do
That's
that.
fine. They can say whatever the fuck they want. It's fine.
Yeah, it shows who they are.
It's
It shows.
fine.
I'm still
you know
going
what I
to
mean?
poke fun at them. I'm
If
still going
that's
to take
gonna
the
get
piss out
them
of them.
if
You know what
that's
I
gonna
mean?
get them popular and all that, all the power to them. Go ahead with your
Yeah.
comedy career. It's fine. I really don't care.
Oh fuck! I'm not.
If they think for a minute that I'm over there listening to
I
some
know.
obnoxious loudmouth
This
and
is what they
lurking,
think. This
that
is
is
what they fucking
ridiculous.
think.
Because I was chastised for not watching anything. You don't watch anything.
Oh, they
You
talk
talk
some
about
shit,
everything. You
man.
don't watch anything. But now I
Yeah,
watch everything.
yeah, yeah. It's all
It's
about them.
hilarious.
It's just whatever fits.
It's
It's tell
hilarious.
them. It's gaslighting. It's
Anybody
everything
got
they
time for
fucking
this?
do. No, exactly. Time for that shit. It's like turning it all around and doing like a big thing, and
Yeah,
then
and it's
bringing it
fine.
all
They
back
can
to the
say it.
gotcha at the end and being like, and it's
Tell
just for no
everybody.
fun. You guys aren't having any fun, and you're like, well, yeah. I mean, I was a minute ago. I was quite happy doing my creative shit and
I hope they tell
occasionally
everybody.
collaborating.
I hope they tell everybody about it. Tell everybody. I don't care. I haven't said anything about it. I haven't done anything. But apparently you're saying that they're going around saying all kind of stuff. I haven't
Mm.
seen any of it. To be honest, I haven't seen any of it. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay, well,
I have other things to
I'll
do. I
tell you
got
what they're
better
saying
things to
then.
do.
I'll tell you what the story is that is being put about
What is it?
frantically, desperately.
All right, what is it?
Is
What's the
that you
story?
went in on Ricardo
I went
first?
in on Ricardo. Send me the clips. Show
Okay,
me
well
the
that's what
clips.
they're
Play the
saying.
clips of me going in on Ricardo.
No,
Play the
but even
clips.
so, even if they did have
All I
clips on,
said, the worst thing I said about him was he's a scumbag reseller. Is
yeah,
he not
well,
a
listen,
reseller? Wasn't his
listen,
channel before all about him reselling and going to the flea market?
100%.
That's
But
the
listen,
worst thing I said about him.
yeah, but like the
And
thing
I'll
is,
say it again.
even if you had said it, right? It's based on fact for a start. And secondly, it has no comparison to the strength of what his response was. And you see what my point is. And this is where they say I'm triggered and stuff like this. It's like, no, I'm just analysing. Literally
Triggered.
just analysing this stuff.
Triggered. Dude, when I woke up that morning and I went on Red Bull stream, that was triggered. That was loud, obnoxious screaming. I heard. I couldn't barely understand any of the things they were saying. I was trying to decipher the insults, but I couldn't. I one or two things I could get, but everything else was like a mumble of fucking screaming. Then you want to talk about triggered? I haven't fucking said nothing. I haven't done anything. I'm sitting here. I'm fucking playing.
Me, like, they tried to fucking goad it in their chat or whatever, or some other
Okay,
form.
well,
And then
go ahead and do that.
They went and found me out found me out in the Discord to tell me about their war. And then, like, literally 2 messages later, go, "Oh, and you're also triggered." And you're like, you're the one who's organised.
Well, if it makes them feel better to think that I'm triggered, then go ahead.
Well, that's fair enough. That's good. But at the same time, it does give me cause for, just because I'm just interested in analysing this stuff and the way people do these things and what they do it for and stuff. So this sort of stuff's interesting to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, and this is where, when you don't react, and I really didn't react in a way that obviously would have really been the way that Ricardo needed us to react. Like, for me, it'd been like, oh no, I'm really hurt. Like, these are my friends. Like the way the fucking games master decided to take it, which was they betrayed me. Oh no.
I will be honest. I'm open about my feelings. And did I feel betrayed by people that I respected? Yes, I did.
Yeah.
But then I took 2 seconds, and now I'm over it. It's fine. You know what I mean? Like, exactly. Okay.
But they won't believe it.
They can believe whatever the fuck they want. I don't care.
Okay, well,
go ahead and believe it. Make any story up you want. Write a novel. Write a novel.
Yeah, well, my point is, though, then,
I don't care.
If you don't care, then why are we having this stream? Do you know what I mean?
So okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Comment upon what's happening.
Well, you know, people are telling me to do a rant and this and that. I'm not fucking doing any of that shit.
No. Well, that my point being is that no matter what your reaction is, what I was saying to Tommy earlier is, like, we've just basically been talking about trees and fish and having a laugh. And they're still crying about that, because that isn't right.
I can't believe they're still talking about it.
So nothing's right.
Because when I was doing
doesn't matter what you do, because this is what the point is. I'll let you talk in a minute. But my point is that this is the pop-up pirate. They just keep at it and keep at it and keep at it. And because we haven't got that second life mentality where we've got other shit to do, and this really doesn't matter. This really doesn't matter for us, and it really isn't like the priority. And so it isn't the same invested interest that they have, that they're always going to win as long as they keep pop-up pirate in it, because they'll just whitewash it in the end.
Well, then they can win. You won, dude.
Yeah,
hey,
buddy.
What
their strategy is and what I've seen them doing. That's all.
Ricardo, you win, okay? You win, I lose. It's fine. Get over it, okay? Fine, it's fine. Whatever. You know what I mean? Like, what's the fucking? Why are you like? I can't believe they're still talking about it. When I did a game stream the other day, and Altacount One comes in and he started telling me that about Slotham stream and this and that. They're fucking doing that in Slotham stream, saying shit about me. That's hilarious.
Yeah, but I mean,
how many times in that Discord did I say I don't watch that shit? No, like I
would take some responsibility for that, because I was bringing it up in Slotham's, because Evil was straight in with his little sideways jabs and trying to get a reaction out of me.
Have fun.
And to be honest, I do think that my whole point all the way along has been Narcs pushing boundaries and changing this place into a more homogenized state, in bringing down standards. And I'm sorry, but after all the shit that people gave Volpe over OEBP, and all the shit up until very recently people gave to Albert and people gave to Dean, to not comment on the fact that he's allowed to say that about your kid repeatedly until he gets any sort of reaction, because he didn't get one for ages. Then, when he gets no real reaction, to react as if we have reacted. And no, from the privet,
but isn't that clear as day?
Like the biggest coward going after all the shit that people have given Darius, and everyone's just going to turn a blind eye to this guy just because his lies are funny for a bit until you get bored of him.
Is it
Like,
funny though? Is it really funny?
seriously.
I like
No,
like you know when I was thinking about doing the rant, I had some material, I had some jokes that I was gonna fucking say, and part of it was like, I mean, what are you doing? Where's he gonna go from there? He already went to his bangers, and they were duds.
mm,
And like, so what are you
mm.
gonna? Where do you go from there? He's
Race
gonna keep
war.
repeating the same
Race
shit
war.
over
He's
and
done
over
the
again.
same shit. No, he
And
goes to
look at
tropes. He goes to
and
the
look,
most basic of tropes. So he's
well,
done the
yeah.
fucking sex war, the war of the sexes, and now he's going for the race war, and now he's going to fucking public holidays. He's you know what I mean? It's
Well,
happy clappy
okay, yeah,
YouTube, fucking generating content land.
right,
This
right,
is
right.
where we're talking. This is what we're on about. That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about, the
yeah.
homogeny, and why I've got a part. Why I want to say something about it, because I gave Dean so much grief for being this big narc, homogenizing shit into the mainstream bullshit. And we've got Ricardo doing the same shit because he's just a cheap ass bastard, and he can
Well,
only
whatever.
deal with it if it's cut
Whatever.
up into
If some people
tiny
think he's
pieces.
funny, whatever, that's fine.
Yeah, that's cool, isn't
You
it? It
go
is
be
funny.
stay over there and do your fucking thing, boo boo. It's all good. Like I'm not mad. You know what I mean? Like it's fine. And like nobody cares. Look, we have 2 viewers. My same 2 viewers are here. That's it. Nobody cares. It's fine. I don't know why people are still talking about this shit. That nobody cares about it.
Because they're trying to generate content for Ricardo.
Off of me, off of little old me with
Yeah,
fucking a
off of
hundred a
everyone.
hundred subscribers.
Yeah,
Nobody gives a shit.
I know, but
I
that's
don't
it.
even give a shit.
What do you think? What does Ricardo do? He's resourceful. He's a little scurrying creature. He goes around getting the little bits of everything. He gets enough little bits and scrabbles them together, and he makes his living out of it. That's what he's doing here as well.
Dude, the
It's,
dude
it's
looks like a John Leguizamo stunt double, okay? I don't give a shit about it. Fuck him. I don't care. Go say what the fuck you
that is.
want. like it's fine. Whatever. You know what? Like I think you're right. Like maybe doing this was like but I guess I wanted to get this off my chest, at the same time, whatever. Put my side out there for whatever it's worth.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whatever, like I'm pretty much over. You know what I mean? Like I'm not I never had a fucking plan to fucking be a YouTube star or anything like that. Like, like so it's
Yeah,
over. It's over. It's fine. I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, I'm not particularly cool with them
well,
doing
hey
that.
man, it's
I'm
all
not.
good.
I'm not.
But
I'm
but
just.
but
It's just my own personal ethics. It just
dick faces are
the
gonna be
reasons
dick
I outlined
faces.
it
You can't
for.
change that. You can't
Yeah,
change
well,
that. Like,
I'm not trying to change it. I'm just pointing out
yeah,
that
you can
after,
point it out.
in the context of all that shit, specifically the OEBP shit that they give to Volt, that everyone gives to Volt, it's like fucking Dean and that coming and telling me that they're the virtues of fucking women's rights because
Uh
of
huh.
fucking cats after what they've
Uh
done and what
huh.
they've said for the last year. It's the same with these idiots, like doing the same shit and
Right.
yeah, just cheap
Well,
ass.
everybody's gonna see themselves in the best light. Like that's just human nature. That's fine. Like,
Lazy, in
you know
my
what I mean?
opinion.
I'm probably
Don't
guilty
do
of that
that.
myself. I'm probably
Well, I
guilty of that
mean,
myself.
that's for
That's just
me.
the way it
That's
is.
I don't think that's a good way of learning. To be honest, you should see yourself in an honest view, not bad or
Well,
good.
I try to, but
You know what I mean? At
I'm
our
sure
age, that's what
everybody
we should be
does that.
striving for. But well, what these guys are doing is this
I most certainly do. I mean,
garden
I'm,
shed laziness. What's going on over there? Do you know what I mean? They're just
I
feeding
mean,
themselves
yeah,
bullshit,
yeah,
just to
yeah.
keep themselves occupied for a few hours, feeding themselves people, just like Albert used to do, going after little people and eating them to buy themselves a few hours of entertainment and feeling a bit powerful for a minute.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then what? And then they get post nut clarity and they have to try and
Well,
rewrite stuff, guess
I
split
think there's
leg.
an element of
And that's when they
like,
drag us all into it.
yeah. You ever watch that movie Spaceballs?
Yeah.
You remember the part where he walks into the guy and the guy's playing with the action figures and he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, the princess is wants to do this and like that's what they do in their head. They fucking come up with all these things that like, oh, Vic's watching all the streams and he's fucking blah blah blah. He's crying and blah blah blah. And
Yeah.
they come up with that stuff and then that becomes the reality for them. So it's like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like that's gonna be what it is. You know what I mean? They're gonna
That is what they
always do
do.
that.
That is what they
And
do. But it's
I tell them and when I encourage it. Fucking
my
go
thing
ahead.
is, why does
Make
it always
any
have to be
story
so
you
dark?
want up.
No, but then why does it have
Write
to
a
be?
novel.
Then I'm going to point out then what that reflects about them. I'm sorry, but
Right.
I am. If they're
But
going to use me for
that's
their
laid
fucking
out for
action
everybody to
figure,
see.
if
That's laid out for everybody to see.
they're going
All
to
you
use
have
me as their
to
fucking little action figures because they're bored and because of their poor life choices. They're going
you
to
can't.
slough off their poor life choices on my fucking shoulders and turn me
Wow.
into a fucking action figure. Then I'm going to fucking point out what that shows to me and how cheap their fucking moves are and how cheap their games are and how they could be doing something way better with that shit if they wanted to.
They could
Flabby
be,
ass
but they're not.
bastards. No.
They're not, and they won't. And you know what? In the case of Ricardo himself, he's not capable of anything better. This is what he is.
This is his
You
fucking
know what I
moment.
mean? Other people, yeah, they have ability, they have
He's been
creative,
hanging
they have
around
talent.
the community for
Other
years.
people, the other guys, they have talent, they have fucking creativity, they could be doing something better, but
He's a
not
fucking
Ricardo.
scrote,
He's got
man.
nothing. He's got nothing. This
He's
is
a
what he has.
scrote. He just scrotes around looking for fucking cans. He's been doing it for fucking
Right.
years.
Yeah,
Round
and he's
round
always
fucking
going to be doing
Dariosis.
it.
And he was
He's al-
waiting. And he
and
waited
he's always
until
going to do the
evil.
same thing.
He waited until evil was in a weakened state and he finally found someone to be his fucking
Well,
partner.
you know what? That's their business. I'm not gonna fucking think about that. I'm not gonna fucking waste my energy fucking thinking about,
just
oh, this
saying.
one did this one did that.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead and fucking go kiss and make out and do whatever you need to do. That's it. Like, it's all good.
Well, I'm glad you got
I'm
to
not
say your
judging
piece.
anybody.
I'm glad you got to say your piece.
Yeah, it's fine.
Mm.
You know, I don't know what else there is. You know, I haven't said anything. Is it cool to mention what? Is it cool to mention what you were talking to me before about the family thing? Like, people are saying I'm making it. I haven't said anything.
No, exactly.
I'm making it personal. I'm making it fucking about my family. I haven't said anything.
That's what
They're the ones that said about my fucking family. They came up with this fucking wife shit.
Of the whitewash.
I even react to that.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I've been living with for like quite a long time as a thing that happens. So they'll say a thing, they expect
I
you
accept
to act
it.
in a certain way, and
I accept it.
Yeah, but the whole thing
go tell the
lies.
mayor about it.
Yeah, it's
maybe
just like
he'll listen to you.
Listen, it's just like going to a magic show and you see how the tricks are made when they're really poor, and you shout it out and heckling them. That's all I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? It's like they come over, they do their shit. This is their trick, and they come and they say their thing. They all revolves on your reaction. If you don't react or you react differently to how they want, as long as they get any sort of reaction, they will act as if. And they will, and they'll come to they'll go around the edges then. I just think it's interesting to listen to, to find out how people work. So in this case with you, someone's come to me on the side, not you, me,
right,
to tell me about you. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So then it's like spinning that yarn while you're not there to say, oh, this is the truth of it. So it's going around the sides, going to someone who's like obviously close to that person at that time, who's going to have, in their opinion, some influence on that situation.
Okay. And so, yeah. And so what's the result of that? Then you have a bad image of me, right? And then you don't like me anymore. And then
no, it would just take a bit of wind out of any sales. It would just the constant grind of it. Yeah, it would eventually.
There's no sales over here.
Yeah, well, that's I know, but from their perspective, and I think from the point of view of it's going to disparage that person's point of view. So if that person convinced me that you were acting like Dean, I could potentially
believed it, right? And then you would have acted accordingly.
And I would convince you.
And if I gave a fuck, then that would fucking move me. But at the end of the day, I don't know any of you people.
Yeah, I know, but you're asking what their potential, what they would get out of that, and what their drives would be for doing it. And for me, it's just shutting down communication.
No.
It's just throwing a spanner in the works. It's all it is. It's just seeing what'll happen.
It's just CPE. It's just me there talking about it. We're live though. Nobody's watching. No, that's what I'm saying. Nobody gives a shit about this. These people are still going on about some stuff that nobody cares about. One person watching.
Okay. Well, that's probably just you.
Well, no, I don't think we count because we're not on the thing. Maybe. Anyways.
Okay, so what are they saying now?
Oh no, they're just saying the same thing. They can't come up with anything other than that.
Now they sound like fucking a bunch of losers.
Well, yeah, like they think.
Not wrong.
They're a bunch of
wrong.
fucking hooligans.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Well, that's expected for them to be hooligans.
They're bored with their lives. They don't have nothing else to do.
Exactly.
Or
Yeah.
fucking work. And find fucking hobbies then to do.
This is their hobby. This is their hobby.
Yeah, but that's
Well,
it.
maybe that's you know, what do you do?
That's when you get into Sadie's.
No.
How old? They're how old?
Right.
Bunch of grown ass men acting like a fucking bunch of bitches. Like,
Right.
This is what females
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I agree. I understand
Men
that.
don't do this shit
Right.
unless they fucking got their fucking thing changed.
Yeah.
Which is nothing new now, right?
Yeah.
But you know, this is what girls do.
Yeah.
And they sound like a bunch of fucking girls.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I've accused them of that many times.
Yeah.
Are they missing something?
They are missing something. They're lonely.
Like, they're lonely, okay.
And
Well,
it's like
they weren't a bunch of fucking
like
dickheads.
next
They
week.
could actually get a girl.
Well, these
Maybe if they
I
weren't like a little bitch and acted like a bitch.
yeah.
Maybe they would actually be in a relationship.
Right. That good point. Good point. But like I was saying, next weekend I'm going to go play golf. I'm going to be with the boys, probably smoke a cigar, drink some beers, and they're going to be at home playing Nintendo. And that's all it is. And that's what it is. And that's what it is. And that's what it is. So whatever you want to say, you go and fucking tell this one and tell that one and tell everybody about it. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be playing golf next weekend with my boys. And that's it. I'm not going to be thinking about this one or that one.
This is the thing. Like, I've not even been in it at all. The only time I ever was on YouTube was when I was going over to say hello to you guys over at Red Bulls. That was it. And they really cannot get their head around it. Like you were saying, they can't understand the world. Honestly, Tommy's trying to convince me constantly, daily, that I'm losing it, that I'm obsessed, and that I'm all that, all this. And I'm like, I haven't even been on. I'm obsessed with anything. It's Red Dwarf at the moment.
That's like a gaslight. It's like a gaslight.
Just doing the light works and shit. Like, honestly, like, and I can't say it any more than I am. And they just keep making more and more lies up. Like, they're getting more and more desperate.
Yeah.
Like, as if I'm not going to point that out. That's fucking popcorn, fucking edutainment right in front of you, telling you about fucking human nature. Why not point that shit out? Why let them just make that shit up just for their own fun and not make my own fun out of that? Why
well,
not?
exactly.
There's a fucking case study and a half right there. Look at
right.
idiots. This is
that's what I always said.
Too much fucking TV and computer games all your life.
That was always my point of view. Was like, you know, like they're making content out of slandering people. So why can't you do a content talking about narcissism or whatever you want to talk about?
That's it.
Like,
I don't want to
it's the same thing.
Out of slandering people either, though. I'm not really big on, it's not. I will slander. I will talk about people. Obviously, I'm not above it. I'm not saying that. What I am saying though is that, like, I'm just interested in other things. You know what I mean? I'm interested in doing my fucking creative shit that I'm doing. That's it. It's got nothing to do. None of the stuff I've been working on at the moment has got anything to do with any of this. What's going on? In fact, I'm gonna have to down tools to do a little something to do about this because they're so desperate that I feel like I should.
Yeah, and you're free, and you should be free. You should be free to do that if you want.
Yeah, that's it exactly. And I've just held off because I just wanted to get I wanted them to get their giddy kippers out before I fucking gave them a response because they're just, they've got a few left in them, I think. So I might leave it a little bit longer before I give them a full-on response. But I do want to put my timeline down because they are whitewashing it. And I just for anyone who's interested in the future, you can compare the reality with what they've said and for the case study. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I do want to say the joke that I came up with just because whatever, since I'm not going to do the thing. I was gonna say that Buddy's face looks like a penis, and the gap in his teeth is the urethra.
Oh, oh, God! If your penis look like that, it's a bit knobbly, isn't it? It's what
Well,
it
you know,
should
I'm
be.
trying to say something, you know, with colorful language, not just like screaming at the top of my lungs that somebody's retarded. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Try to get creative with it.
that's the sort of shit they do. It's not my bag at all. Just me. I mean, it's fair enough. Like, it's
Yeah, it's
funny
fair
for a
enough,
bit.
man. Do your thing, boo boo. Like, you know, whatever.
Mm.
I hope you go to the moon with that. It's fine. Like
It's
keep
just like
going.
when you
Keep
get to a
going.
certain age. When I got to a
Say it
certain
every
age,
day.
I stopped going
See
to
if
the
I
pub.
care.
Yeah, I stopped going to the pub on a Friday night with certain people. I still went to the pub, but I'd go and see bands or go with certain people, and we'd go and have like proper conversations. But there was a certain pub and a certain group of people where I never used to. I just stopped going there on a Friday night because it was like the same conversation, the
Right,
same
right.
glass ceiling. It was
Yeah.
entertaining. It was chewing gum. Everyone had finished work. Everyone just wanted a drink and a chill after work, and it was all fine. It was all very, very nice. It was fine, but it was so fucking boring. And it made you feel so old. You just looking around, just going, here go the seconds of my fucking life with these idiots. I'm just going to spend my entire life talking bullshit with these people, talking about the fucking civil service with you. This person's going to try and sell me a commune idea again for the fucking same fucking year in, year out. I was like, no, fuck off, mate. I'm not ever going in a commune with you because I am not digging your fucking potatoes for you while you're
Right.
sat tripping in the fucking tent. Fuck off. And like, I've same fucking conversation for like 5 years. And I just like, fuck that shit. I'll do something else with my Friday nights.
Right.
And so
Right.
it's like it's the same shit. They decided like we were doing things. It was a varied smorgasbord over here. And I was thinking that the other day, and I was like, that beautiful faceted jewel that I used to go on so much about this place being so amazing. That is not the case anymore. Like this place is just another drama place, another internet drama place. It's the same as anywhere else. It's nothing different about it. But like it used to be amazing, and I would credit Dean with destroying it. But there was a chance we could have possibly saved a bit of it, but I think
No.
it went before any of this happened. It had
You know,
gone.
I came into this, I had the starry-eyed, you know, pie in the sky idea, but there's nothing here. There's nothing here. Absolutely
Now
nothing.
there isn't. Now there isn't. But there was. There was. It was
I don't know if there ever was.
no, mate.
We
There
had the
was.
opportunity. We had the opportunity to create
Depends what you're
something
looking
special,
for.
and they squandered it. And
But it
everybody
depends what you're
squandered.
looking for, though. I mean, I think it just is what it is. It's not even what you create, in my opinion. It's like the opportunities are great that are there, and it is fantastic. But like, it just is. It just is what it is, and it did used to be, like when you know, I don't know, like towards maybe like during the Amico, of course, and then when Slotham was going at Darius at the beginning and all that stuff, it was like there was still loads of different people and loads of different takes on things, and people were quite open and like you were coming forward, and all people were starting to stream and stuff like that. And between the two narcs, everything's really been controlled, tied off, and shut down. To a point where people are still doing stuff, but it's just been so dampened. It was a massive creative hotbed, especially during the Amico stuff. It really brought a lot of people together, and because of retro games being such a sort of leveler for so many different types of people, it was very, very interesting. And psychology, all based around a fucking cult as well. For me, I just found it so interesting. And now, obviously, after Amico, that's going to die off anyway. But even at the beginning of the war and stuff, I know it was personal to me a little bit, so there's that. But I did find that there was like a real mix of people, and everyone was sort of coming together. And now it has just really been like tied up by the two narcs on both sides, and then there's just a few leftovers in the fringes, which is us, and we're just getting a load of shit thrown at us. We don't give a shit, We were just like, what are they saying about us this week, And
Yeah,
that's
right. I
it. It's
mean,
just standard drama shit, isn't it? Now, just standard bullshit.
right. You know, I mean, I don't know. I don't really have any more to say about this. I really don't. Like, you know,
Yeah, well, okay. Well, let's talk about the future then. What we're going to do? What are you doing that in the
well,
future?
I need to talk to Rabbit Dude. I really want
Mm.
to talk to Rabbit Dude. Rabbit Dude, if you're out there, contact me, dude.
You should link him in this. Tag him in this stream when you put it up,
Oh, yeah, maybe I should.
and just be like, "Rabbit dude, come on, do
Or
like an
maybe I'll
art
do it
thing.
in another thing. I'll do a stream. I'll do a game stream and
Do like a
tag him.
justice for Rabbit dude thing against Red Bull's terrible attacks upon the poor soul."
Well, yeah. I mean, I just think there's
Someone needs to
somebody I can
stand
work
up
with.
for him. Yeah, someone needs to stand up for him against that tyrant.
I don't know about stand up for him, but I mean, I'll talk to him. We do like a
Yeah,
little show.
exactly. No, I think it'd be
I was
cool.
thinking of a name. We could do Tortoise in the Hair because I'm so slow. And then we got the rabbit, and we can do and we can do a thing
That's like
together.
something Carl had come up with. That. Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but I am serious about that. I would like to talk to him and do a thing.
It'd have
But
to be the
other than that,
turtle,
like,
the turtle
you
and the
know,
rabbit. The turtle and the rabbit, because he's got the turtle's
well,
picture.
it's a shame because I'm starting to get in with some other people around, and like, I have a like if I really wanted to, I could push my channel and do this, but like I don't feel any motivation to do that at this point where I lost all fucking support and I lost everything and I'm like nobody cares anymore or nobody wants to, you know,
Well, it depends
like
what you want to do with your channel and what and what your drives are. For me, it made no difference. It just gave me more stuff to work
well,
with. Gave me
I'm
more
just
ammunition.
I think this has really just killed the delusion that I had that
Well, that's
that
not a bad
like
thing. Can't you use that as
yeah,
an
yeah, yeah. I think it's a good
inspiration
thing.
for?
It's just like now I'm back
Yeah,
to
it's a
where I
learning
was.
thing.
I'll
Yeah,
continue doing my little music things and posting my little music things, and maybe I'll do game streams here and there.
yeah.
And if Robert Dude's down to do the fucking Tortoise in the Hair podcast, then I'm down. Like I'll do that bi-weekly or something like that. And if he ever contacts me,
Yeah, I think that could work. I really do. You could
I
talk
think
about
it would be
art.
great. I think it would be
Yeah,
great. I think everybody would love that.
yeah, I think they would. I think it
I
would work
mean,
together really
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Yeah, I do. And I think Rabbit would enjoy having that regular place that was his own to do his bring it whatever he
Yeah.
wanted to bring and prepare whatever he wants to prepare for and stuff
That's what
like
I'm
that. So he's
thinking,
doing it.
man. Like I
'Cause he's not really got one of those places, has he? He
want
does
to do
go on
something
channels.
positive. I want to do something
Yeah, having
positive.
something that you could prepare for and you could both put a bit of something into, a little
Yeah,
bit,
yeah, yeah.
a bit of something more into. Quite cool.
It's the kind of thing I wanted to create with Carl when we first started the thing.
Yeah. Fucking hell. That too loud will be up your ass before you know it.
Yeah, yeah,
Sniff
but
them
I
out.
think this is something that I think I'm half joking, but I really want to do this.
Yeah, no,
Like I
I
think it
think
would
it's
be
great.
fun. I
No,
think it would be
that's what I'm
something
talking
fun.
about. No, that's what I'm saying when I was saying like I just used it as more stuff to be inspired for it.
Right, right, right.
It just inspired me to do loads and loads of stuff. I'm a massive creative tip now. I've got 3 massive projects that I'm like
Yeah.
rotating between. I'm like, oh,
I,
what am I
I,
going to do today? Like, which
yeah,
one?
I'm kind of in a block right now.
You will
I'm
be.
not
It's
a
one
little
of these
bit.
recoil situations, but just don't hold on too tight to anything. Just be like water, and
Yeah,
it'll
yeah,
come.
yeah. No, no.
Because that's when the pressure's put on and shit. I know that you're not feeling it, but when there is pressure in the environment for one way or another, that's when the art comes out, isn't it?
Yeah. And
So,
my kid, I think he wants to have some fresh air. He's bugging me. So I think I'm gonna have to kill this
okay.
and take him
Well,
outside
nice
for a
chatting
minute.
to you.
Yeah,
Glad
that's fine.
to get your
Maybe we could do this soon again. Like
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to completely go away, like
Yeah,
I
we can have
feel my
updates.
yeah, we can fucking talk about bullshit like do the Red Bull stream. Like I'm gonna copy Red Bull and just talk about fucking nonsense for hours and hours. I
Yeah, sure.
can't do that physically. Can't do that because of. Okay, put your shoes on. Where's your shoes?
Oh, we'll go and enjoy the sunshine.
Okay,
Is it
yeah, we're
today?
gonna go outside. It's
Yeah, but-
nighttime. He should be. It's bedtime, but he's just bugging me, so I'll just take him out for a
Oh,
few
he's just
minutes.
dragging it out. You know what they're like.
Yeah,
They're just
yeah,
dragging it out
exactly.
before bed.
Yeah.
All right, well, let me scratch that itch. Have fun, you guys.
All right. See you.
See you later.
Bye.